Hey guys, well, gonna get set up here. Okay, give you a second to get on. I'm really excited for this topic. I think it's really one of the most important things we could be talking about. Hi, let me know you're on. Say hi. And it's really one of the most important things I think we can talk about when it comes to anytime we feel like we want to be doing something and we're not doing it. And that's our identity, how we see ourselves. And the reason that so many of us seem to constantly be struggling with our eating on Shabbat, is that we identify ourselves with a certain persona, a certain personality, a certain experience that is part of us on Shabbat. And here's the crazy thing. We really believe the stuff we tell ourselves about ourselves. That's what creates our identity. How many times have you said things like, I'm the kind of person who, right? Oh, but I always eat loads of challah on Shabbat. Like, I'm such a challah person, right? Or I'm such a sweets person. I love baking for Shabbat. It's like our thing, right? Or I can't just ever have one piece of chicken. Or whatever it is that we tell ourselves. There's nothing to do with our hunger. It has nothing to do with anything else. It has to do with our identity. So ask yourself this week, what is your Shabbos identity? Are you somebody who always has to take a nap? Like, I take a nap on Shabbos. Like, that's my thing. Or is it, I just have to have that glass of wine or that cocktail? Or is it, I have to sing at the table? Like, we are a family that sings at the table. And if you start to list the things that are your stuff that you have to have, you'll start to get a picture of your identity. And then if there's anything that you want to do on Shabbos, let's say you don't want to end Shabbos 3 to 5 pounds up, okay? That just happens to be a goal of yours. And you notice that a lot of your identity that is tied up on Shabbos is food related. Then you're going to see why you're having such a struggle, because anytime we want to make a change and it's in contrast to our identity, it is freaking hard to impossible. Think back to when you had your first baby. You had to give up some part of your identity. You had to take on a new aspect to your identity to change from being a couple without kids and being able to stay up as late as you want and wake up and not be woken up in the middle of the night and not have to put somebody else's needs always in front of your own. Like, it's a totally different identity. We all have little pieces of ourselves that were painful to change. When you got married, or you found somebody, or you started relationships, or you left high school and started college, and maybe you used to not be somebody who studied, and then all of a sudden you took on a new identity where you were going to be an A student. You were somebody who just puts in effort. I was not somebody who exercised. Okay? 3 years ago, I was not somebody who exercised. Now, a huge part of my identity, I'm somebody who exercises every day. I exercise 20 minutes every single day. Doesn't matter. It's just part of my identity. It's not something I have to make myself do generally. As long as I have the habit, as long as I know what I'm doing, I see myself as part of my identity now. So this is a really powerful tool. We often see ourselves as somebody who has a hard time maybe to control our emotions or yell, or we are somebody who avoids conflict. Whatever it is that we tell ourselves, they become part of our identity. And when it comes to maintaining a healthy life holistically, yes, weight's a part of it, but our mindset, our relationships. Remember, maintaining a healthy life is 3 aspects: nutrition, mindset, emotional, and environmental. What are you having in your environment that's either making it easier and harder to accomplish your goals? Shoshana, I'm so happy this is resonating with you. Thank you so much. Please feel free to share this video and leave comments as to what exactly is speaking to you, or hit the heart button as I'm talking if I'm really hitting it on the head for you. So how do we work on changing identity? And this is really cool. I got this journal from Rachel Hollis, and I really resisted it. But it's super simple. And in fact, I've stopped using the journal itself, and I actually just use a notebook now. But it's today I'm grateful for 5 things. And then she says 10 dreams I made happen. And you stay I am this, I am this, I am this. So I changed it. I changed it a little bit for myself. And I do first, I am something. And if it's really hard for you and you're in a really negative space, and saying I am powerful is real, we're losing signal, is too difficult for you right now, then you really want to dig in and say, may I be. But when you're writing in your journal, you want to say I am. In your meditation, you can say, may I feel powerful today, may I feel powerful. But when you're writing it down, there is a huge power in writing something down. I am powerful. I am confident. I am an exceptional wife. I am a patient and loving mother. I am not someone who yells. I am somebody who takes care of their body. And make it special. I am somebody who just loves to move. Whatever it is that you want to cultivate as part of your identity. I'm so sorry about the internet, but just keep working on it. Just keep writing, I am. And then write 5 things you're grateful for about yourself, so that you're really seeing that these things of your identity are starting to happen. And here's the other thing. This takes 2 minutes in the morning, but if you want to see real results, you have to be accountable. At night, you have to look at your day, and you have to write down just 1 or 2 things that you did that day that were actually in line with this person you are, this person I am. And every day, if you just look for 2 things that you did that were in line with that person that you're saying that you are, you're going to change your life. You're going to change your mindset. And then you're going to be able to conquer your weight if your weight is an issue, your health if being healthier nutritionally is an issue. How can you apply this to Purim and Passover? I'm running an exclusive mastermind mindset group. It's going to be 4 weeks starting next week, not specifically weight loss oriented, but mindset oriented on how we can have the most freeing and the most joyful Passover ever. And yes, we are going to talk about food. There will be recipes, but I want in this specific program to focus on how you feel over the holiday and what you're thinking about yourself and your behavior and your family and who you're going to be over Passover. How you're going to free yourself for the rest of your life starting on Passover. It's going to be 4 weeks and not related to any weight loss or exercise specifically. It's going to be open to everybody, and it's going to be an elite mastermind group. So if you're interested, let me know and we'll talk, because I'm going to only take a few people because I really want it to be intimate, and I have been creating all of these worksheets to really help you laser focus on your thoughts and your mindset for the holiday. Have an amazing, amazing Shabbos.